I'm the assistant commissioner here at Madison for XP League. I've mainly just had a passion for video games basically my entire life. A lot of times when the kids first come in, they'll maybe play with their dad or their other parents or siblings or something like that, but they really haven't had too much experience playing with other kids their age.
Yeah, I was born in Madison, raised in Madison, went to school in Madison. In the 80s, I was playing video games on like Commodore 64, Atari, the TI 99-4A, like cartridge based. My gamer tag is Skane. I am a first generation gamer. I was playing competitive online gaming in the late 80s on the first internet where it was all text-based games. One of my claims to fame was winning the Madison championship in Super Mario Bros. 3. I was like, okay, this has got to be something I'm going to do in the future.
First things first, nice work last Saturday. Let's get a big round of applause going. We had every single team win their match. Nice job. Let's get into the XP coin. So, the first XP coin going out on the silver team is going to go to Jason. Let's give a quick round of applause for Jason.
I was very interested in seeing what the 4 original teams that had played in the Summer League as a pilot had done.
Warriors have 12 seconds left to get to the point. They know if they don't touch it, it will be over, so they're going to trickle in one by one.
I knew right away that I wanted to get involved after I saw their streams on Twitch. I love what they were doing in their production value and the professionalism and the players being competitive. So I was kind of like, when can I get started?
All right, our topic for today, if you can see on the board over here and over there, is filling the emotional tank. And I already had one of you guys ask me, what is filling the emotional tank?
Another reason I came to XP League is because of the Positive Coaching Alliance and the values we teach each week, the teamwork, determination, how to win and lose.
So he's showing a lot of respect not only to his teammates, but to the other players' teams. And same thing I said a little earlier, he was encouraged.
I grew up in Catholic schools in Madison and knew that XP League was right in alignment with those values.
You want your teammates to perform the best that they can so that you guys can all be together as a group and that you guys can all be functioning at your very best. And so, when
I brought the idea to the college, they were immediately excited about it. They're like, how do I get certified? I want that too.
Giving me a bunch of replays is kind of showing me, hey, I want to get better. And I think the individual coaching is going to be something that really helps out.
We've taken, a high school player and a college player. They're certified PCA, and they get a coach's jersey that they're proud of. They're like, that's even better than what we do. We just kind of do whatever we think is right with coaching, but now you have like a consistent standard to use that is the best, in the industry. So.
You guys have been working hard. You guys have jerseys today. I'll be handing them out one at a time. First we have J-Maker.
We were very excited to get our own logo. We came up with Madison Marvels. We liked it because it was kind of my vision to have like a space hero. So, we wanted to look kind of not male or female, but kind of in between that could relate to anybody. The team behind me is probably our best team. We have like a 1A and a 1B gold teams, and so they're pretty incredible, and I hope they win the whole league this year.
All right, welcome everyone to the Week 3 for XPO Madison Fortnite. This week we have the Madison Marvel Silver team playing against the Hanover Horde, and now it feels nice to be in a team because you have other people that you're able to learn off of, other people that you're able to mentor. XP League and the coaching in general helps guide that along. The first player spotlight for this week, J-Maker, and his favorite video games being Fortnite and COD. Of course, Fortnite, playing in the Fortnite League, and for his desired superpower being time travel. If only he could travel in time to see the end of this match. But for us, we will just have to wait and see how it turns out here.
XP League is very different from any other esports that currently exist. We have that week-to-week model where you're practicing and you're playing each week.
Be careful, number 4. Be careful.
Right now we have Anonymous Rob, Taco Time, Cash, and Meme Money.
We are now bringing team-based esports, and it's local. It's in person, connecting with coaches that are local. So really creating that community and that community center type of feel.
Cash going in there deep, using the shotgun, getting the knock, gets him. Lure to his, moving over to him. There's only one left, and he gives it up to Madison Marble.
There's 1,000 kids playing soccer in Madison. We can have 1,000 kids playing competitive video games. I'm looking at 60 teams in a year.
We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
We have an amazing opportunity for these kids, not only to play in a community environment, team environment, but then it's about going on to the regionals and the nationals, which is quite an experience that these kiddos can get.
Good game.
That's right. XP League is quite the experience that these kids can get. And let's talk about the experience that these kids had last round and the final round of Silver Round 2. I've got here a nice little overview of the action from last round. Let's see if I can get this player to work here. Come on now, play nice. No matter. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll jump into taking a look at the placements from last round. So Dog 770, Little Pinecone, and Permissible with the first place finish. Congratulations. 3 kills, 1 kills, 4 kills. Stinks making it all the way to the end for their Falls Church team. Well done, Stinks. Gary Busey, Typhoon Sniper, and Macomb 07 making it to third place. Gary Busey did an amazing job holding out so long for their team. Here we have Clydesdale, Superstar Avon, and come on, man. What am I supposed to do with that? Making it to fourth place, and NQPRM with 7 kills. Well done, well done. In fifth place, PXYL underscore, please, you're killing me, and YZGN with 2 kills. In 6th place, we have Esta, B37 Warrior, and Skull Crusher. 7th place, Base Raindrop, G Bray J, and Kate, and then in 8th place, we have Kate and the Clown, 0 GMAX 7, and Awesome Dude. They were the last round. They were round 1's first place finishers, coming out in 8th place in the second round. But with their first place finish from the first round, they should be pretty well set to go there. In 9th place, we have Zane, North Austin 4, and North Austin 3. 10th place had, I'm not even, come on, P slash something. Please. 11th place, Falls Church, with a Falls Church had the 11th place finish. And then in 12th place, Madison, Coma Bob, and Magic Cat. And then in 13th place, AJ, Wolfie Girl, 14th place, Baby Shark, Thallium of the memes. I'm a big meme lover myself, like the name, and Flesh Ripper. Flesh Ripper popped off in round 1 with tons and tons of limbs. 15th place, YouTube Averix, Regina XPL 3, and Regina XPL 6. I constantly think that Averix is a Falls Church player, but they're actually a Regina player. 16th place, Anthrax, Eternal Vortex, and Todd. And at 16, they were a duo. In 17th place, we had Todd MDK, Coca-Cola A, and KVHRK. In the 18th place finish, Leo Schmio, Regina XBL 14, Regina XBL 16. 19th, Night Ninja as a solo. In 20th place, we had the Lone Tree Squad with Lone Tree 13, ZQP, and KY. 21st place, Bolt Lover, Kamisesi, and Italian Soldier. In 22nd place, we have Wonderkind and KJ. 23rd, Stucca and LLJW. And Hanover PC18. Hanover with 3 kills. That was Hanover PC18 is a strong player, and I look forward to seeing their growth in the next season. This entire squad did amazing. I mean, Stucca with 2 kills themselves, and LLJW really helping out their squad in those rounds and in this season so far. I look forward to seeing the growth of these players. They've got some mechanical skill for sure, and I'm looking forward to seeing their growth in the next season. 24th place, we have Lone Tree PC7, Plasma Claps, and Lone Tree PC8. 25th place, Hanover PCs 4 through 6. 26th, Money World, Vibe Charles, and Regina 15. 27th place, Caden, Amazing Pugs, and NKA Ninja. This was a super high placing team last round. Definitely made it to like top 6, top 7, and went out in 27th place in second round. But that's okay. Their round 1 points will carry them forward. And then right here, we just have some spectators. All right. So the reason I went through all that was, one, to congratulate all these players in their last round of the season, but also because we will not be having Storm Surge activate these games. We have 53 players in the lobby, which means Storm Surge will not activate until Storm Surge will not be activating for quite a while. So we're going to be using the early engagement rule. So that means no early engagements are allowed until third zone. Once the third zone is activated, that's when the teams are going to be allowed to start fighting. So just all these players know this. They've been following these rules all seasons. They know what to do. If any team engages early, they will lose 3 points, and the team that got engaged will gain 2 points. So expect to wait just a little bit longer for some fighting to kick in. But here we are. Looks like North OC are going ahead and doing the Indiana Jones Temple here. So we'll follow them through here as they're having fun, getting themselves some really good loot. North OC is not Florida Orange County. This is actually Los Angeles Orange County. So this is North Orange County over in California. We got Baz, Cereal, and Bo Likes Tacos. And they're all rocking the same Midas skin, looking real good. And they've got themselves some pretty good loot here. Definitely gonna like that. But if we take a look, Storm 3 has activated, which means the fighting will begin. Let's go ahead and see if I can jump around and find some action here. Looks like I've caught it's Wolfman, Kyle Hates Fortnite, and YT Fire Desert out here in the desert as they're holed up in their build, waiting for some other action to kick in. Here we have the Assassin, TikTok Clue, and Shay Got Angles. Also messing around in the temple, in the Indiana Jones Temple. Little Pinecone with a knock on Pasadena 01. Little Pinecone, didn't we just see you in silver? Somebody else must have just hopped on the PC setup. We've got some rotations coming out from teams. Here we have Bash 224, Triton, and Senti 501. It's Senti 50. Having a nice little range poke battle here. Wacky Happy takes out Pasadena 1. Daddy STH takes out PV Tuffin. And another Pasadena member goes down. LK Zans with the elim on PV Tuffin. Here with Wacky Happy, Alpha Omega, and Lil Pinecone. Using the flare gun to set fire to that build. It's not going to matter though, as the storm is going to force them to rotate out of that build. And they're going to rotate closer here on the side of the Indiana Jones Temple. A lot more cover. Benji with the knock on A switch. And they're all rocking the alien skin. Very nice. Benji cleans up the knock. Here we have Clue, the Assassin, and Shay Got Angles. Super strong team here. We've seen them in the top placements all season. Regina with a reboot. And Easton with a reboot. Looks like Regina was able to get the reboot on both of their players, on both of their teammates, and are back in the running. Here we have Jack Q, Daddy SDH, and Killer Black Belt. King with the knock on Benji. Gray the Rambo takes out Foxvey. Gray the Rambo is a Cupertino player. I know because I was watching a Cupertino stream last week. And Gray the Rambo had some really, really fun clutches with some pistol rounds and stuff in some Valorant games. Here we go. Jack Q. Jack, we know to be a super strong fragger in these matches. Looking forward to seeing Jack pop off in the last games of the season. Twitch Zoki finds the Elim on Foxy JJ. Looks like they're going to take some pot shots on some players that are rifting out of here. And Twitch Zoki with the refresh here. It's got the Spider-Man gauntlet. Got the Slurper. And a legendary rifle. Looking good, man. Looking good with the loadout. But where's your team? Looks like Zoki's going to be running this one solo. Baz gets the Elim on Lil Pinecone. Alpha Omega with the knock on Baz. Wacky Happy with the knock on Serial. So it looks like that's going to be it for North OC going out a little early here in the mid game, in the early / mid game. Not Clutch MJ and PN J Maker hanging out in their 1x1. Spirit Muffin finds the pickup on Cupertino 3. Jack with the knock on Bash. And Daddy STH with the finishing it up. Sage of 6 Pass, Condog, and Corrosion. Jack with a limb on Senti 5-0. Alpha with a limb on finishing it up with North OC, and North OC is out right there. Alpha not done yet. Takes out Pasadena. Benji takes out Neon Ridge. Shay takes out Starshield. And the limbs are really coming through. It looks like 3 or 4 teams just ran into each other. Here we have Burn 67, Benji the Fragger, and LK Zans. Benji, we've been seeing them in the kill feed quite a bit. Shay got angles with the knock on Spirit. And Shay finishes off Spirit and finds the Elim on Sizzles. Dark Shadow with a shotgun shot to take out Bo. They're not quite in zone, so they'll have to rotate in, but they're in a good spot. They've got lots of builds to hang out. Regina, Snipsy, and Easton. Looks like they just finished rotating into zone and are going to hang out a little bit here. They're in pretty desperate need of a refresh here, if they can find it. So they're going to want to either hole up here or find someone else to pick off to get some more materials. King gets the knock on. Oh, went too fast for me, but King goes down to Condog, so it looks like King was unfortunately found out by another team and couldn't hold them off. Corrosion and Condog, these are the people that just took out King as they tarp into zone. It looks like they're going to be dropping to ultimate low here. Snipsy with the knock on Wolfman. Kyle hates Fortnite and knock on Regina 6. And YT Fire Desert with the knock on Easton. And looks like Kyle Fortnite, YT Desert, and Kyle Fortnite will come out on top, taking out the Regina squad. Here are with Daddy SDH, Killer Black Belt, and Jack. And they've got a beautiful vantage point onto this trio. They will have to rotate into zone, but not for another 20 seconds. Maybe long enough for them to pick up an limb. Got tons of mats, tons of ammunition, lots of heals. They're pretty nicely set up here. Jack finds Zoki. Zoki was playing as a solo. manages to make it into the top 10 for their team. Well done, Zoki. Well done. And the top 10 is such an important break point for teams because the top 10 is when teams stop getting just 1 point for their placement and start to get 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, so on and so forth. And so making it to that top 10 is massive for teams. Oh, beautiful shot. Threads the needle between the builds and gets 126 onto them. And it looks like Jack is going to capitalize on that and push onto that onto that poor solo. All right, we've been hanging out with Daddy for a while. Let's go ahead and move around, see who else is up to some other stuff. We got YT Fire Desert and Kyle Hates Fortnite. Shakeout Angles gets the knock on Alpha. And TikTok Clue finishes it off. YT Fire Desert, Kyle Hates Fortnite. Hanging out right here. Absolutely maxed out on materials. Tons and tons of ammunition. They've got the Boogie Bomb ready to go. So that's basically a free kill if they can play it right. Swaps it out for the Bandage Cannon. The best healing weapon in the game. Healing weapon. Jack picks up another Illim on LK Zans. Here we are with Dark Shadow, Zero Mech, and Permissible Badpo. Jack with the knock on Benji. And Daddy finishes it off. Clue with the knock on Killer Black Belt. Quickly takes him out. Clue going absolutely nuts right now. Jack with Ulim on Burn. PNJ Maker and Not Clutch MJ. They rift out here. And oh my god, a couple of, like 3 different trios just rifted and are going to be, and it is going to be an absolute bloodbath for the high ground here. And we can see that Not Clutch MJ gets the better of TikTok Clue, and Sager 6 Pass takes out Daddy. Then Assassin takes out Permissible Badpo. And here are our PNJ Maker choosing not to go for the high ground, instead to go somewhere in the mid-levels. These mid-levels are so scary. It looks like they're going to be taken out to storm and fire damage. Kyle Hates Fortnite, YT Fire Desert still in it. On ultimate, playing the ultimate low really well. They've got lots of heals, and they're able to pick up the kill here on the Assassin. Yeah, just playing this low ground beautifully. If you're another team and you want to figure out how you can play this end game when you're not super confident in those build battles, or you don't want to be kind of constantly fighting, if you want to learn how to play for placement, watch this replay. Watch how Kyle Hates Fortnite and YT Fire Desert play this end game. Look at all the heals. Look at everything they have. Look at the way they control all these by owning all the builds right above them. They control this low ground beautifully. And just fantastic shot right there. 5 players left in the match. It's the duo versus the trio. They're in the middle of Storm. They got quite a bit of heals, but they're not going to have a ton of time to shoot it off. Oh, is it a heal off? Is that what's happening right now? And it looks like it was a heal off, and Condog comes out on top of that. Well played, Condog. Well played. And well played to all the squads there in that end game. That was a really fun end game to watch. GG's all around, and a great first round to everybody. If you're in the chat and you see any hype moments that you really like, make sure to go ahead and clip those moments. We'll make sure to feature those clipped highlights in next week's community highlights. Regardless if it's on this stream or on a different Twitch XP League channel for your local location, make sure to clip those hype moments. But we'll be right back with some more XP League summer season gold action. It's the last week of the season, triple points for everybody. So these rounds absolutely count, high stakes points for all these games here. So teams are really going to be playing their hearts out. Well done to all the teams here. We'll be right back. Okay, and we are back with round 2 of Gold Fortnite, the last Fortnite match of the season. And I'm showing you guys a quick little replay of round 1's amazing action here from the top-down view. Let's take a look at the leaderboard placements and the kills that were happening here in the last game. Here we have Corrosion, Condog, Sage of 6 Class with the first place finish with a total of 6 kills for their team. In second place, we have Kyle Hates Fortnite, YT Fighters, and Wolfman picking up 8 kills for their squad. In third place, Killer Black Belt, Jack Q, and Daddy SEH with 9 kills for their squad. Man, these teams are absolutely fragging out here. In fourth place, we've got PN Jamaker and Not Clutch AMJ with 2 kills. And in fifth place, we got Shay Got Angles, Clue, and The Assassin with 7 kills. Man, with as much as I saw them in the kill feeds, I actually expected more kills. Sixth place with Dark Shadow, Permissible, and Zero Mech with 1 kill to their team. And in seventh place, Benji the Fragger, Burn 67, and LK Zans with 2 kills. Eighth place, Alpha Omega, Little Pinecone, and Wacky with 5. Ninth place, Twitch Zoki with the solo with the 1 kill. Nicely played, Zoki. Making it this far as a solo is an achievement unto itself, so well played, Zoki. In 10th place, we got Snibsy, Easton, and Regina 6 with 2 kills for their team. Well done to all the top 10 placing teams here. You guys were in the money in the points for extra points for your placement, so well done to all of you. Let's go ahead and kick it in game as we check out the action here between and North OC Cereal, Bo Legs Tacos, and Baz. The North OC team here did well last round, and we'll be definitely looking to get into the top 10 here for this second round. Right now, while we're waiting for the third zone to happen, I just want to talk about our players and just how proud I am of all our players, all our coaches, all our location operators, everyone that makes XP League possible. I just want to talk about and thank you guys for making this happen. And we've got a nice visual here of Bo hanging out, riding the shark. But I just want to thank everybody for making this summer season a unforgettable season for so many of these players. A lot of these teams made it all the way to North American finals and had just an absolutely unforgettable experience that they'll remember for the rest of their lives. I mean, these are inspiring experiences that are going to stick with these players and and be with them for a very, very long time. So well done. Thank you all the coaches for nurturing the talents, teaching our players about growth mindsets, and really, really building the confidence, social, emotional skills of your teams, and supporting your teams in their losses and showing them how to win with grace. So thank you to all the coaches, and thank you to the players for putting in the effort, putting in the work and time to grow your talents, to grow your skill, to make it all the way to North American Finals, to make it to the last week of the Summer Gold season, making it as far as you did, and improving all the way, making friends, making memories. So thank you to the players for showing up, putting in that time investment, putting in that emotional investment, giving it your all in all these matches and all these practices. So thank you to the players who make XP League what it is. And thank you to the location operators for setting the culture, setting the tone, and making this all happen, figuring out all the logistics. Thank you to the parents for supporting your players and their passions, and giving them the opportunity to use gaming and use esports as a way to grow as a player and as a person. So thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I can see the hook pulling me off the stage, Oh no, my speech is over. Let's go ahead and check out some other teams. You are with Wacky Happy, Alpha Omega, and Little Pinecone. Looting up here on the northeast side of the map, I believe. Yeah, on the eastern side of the map. Pulling into zone here, getting all the outskirts, picking up all the loot for themselves here. Look at this here with the epic assault rifle, the legendary pump. Only 9 shots though. They need to pick up some ammunition, but that's an easy problem to solve. Takes the rift out of here. Here we are with last round's winners, Condog, Corrosion, and Sage. Looting up here. Well done. Well done to this team. Doing absolutely amazing last round. Playing that high ground perfectly. Dropping down. Winning the heal battle. Now we know. Med Mist beats Bandage Cannon. Oh, looks like Twitch Zoki accidentally takes out King. Twitch Zoki will get a early elim penalty for that one. Here we are with A-Switch, Foxy JJ, PV Tuffin. Looking like the Blue Man group here. A-Switch. What is his skin? It's like a blue morph suit, blue bodysuit. A creepy looking shovel with an eye on it. Ooh. Oh my god, look at that loadout. 18 different little firefly jars. That's a lot of AoE damage for sure. People's builds are going to be having a bad time, that's for sure. And they go digging for treasure and they find it. What's the plan here? 18 firefly jars. Are they just gonna make sure no one gets to hang out in their builds? That seems pretty fun. That seems pretty good. Here we have Bo Likes Tacos, Northwest Cereal, and Baz again. And it looks like they're just hanging out, dancing with another squad, saying, hey, hi, how's it going? Here we have Wacky Happy. We're back here with these guys over on the Star Wars POI over in, what is this place again? This is Conquer Speedway, Condo Canyon, somewhere between. So it looks like they're just looting up. Still a little low on the ammunition. Not a big deal though. They got plenty of time. Looks like they're looking to run the vault. Let's see what they find in the vault. Just waiting on Little Pinecone to show up here. Once they get this vault, they're going to be absolutely kitted out. Yep, this is going to be absolutely massive for them. They get the sole claim of this. Usually we have a bunch of teams trying to, all at once trying to get into the vault, but, they have sole claim to this vault. And they didn't get too many, legendary items or anything like that, but they certainly got themselves some good stuff. Here we are back with Corrosion, Condog, and Sage as they find themselves a bandage cannon. I'm surprised we didn't see Darth Vader's lightsaber in action last round. It's absolutely broken. It's so powerful. Just being able to do range damage with the lightsaber. The lightsaber was already incredibly strong, but now being able to throw it as well, that's just absolutely crazy. So I'm surprised we didn't see it last round. Maybe we'll see it this round. As they make their way around Conquer Speedway. Which way is the storm going? Looks like it's going all in on this south side here. Conquer Speedway, Synapse Station. It's probably going to end up getting more and more focused here on Conquer's. So you know Corrosion, Condog, and Sage are beautifully positioned for the end game here. And let's see. Third zone starting in now. So fighting can commence. There's a squad behind them, I believe, building up. Booger takes out Foxvey. That's fun to say. LK Zans with the knock on Fire Desert. Here they are, just boxed up. Let's go back to Wolfman and Fire Desert here, and Kyle. Looks like they just took some damage. There's definitely there's a trio just outside these walls pushing in on them. Jack with a knock on Pasadena 7. Fire Desert goes to peek out a little bit. Expand the build. Jack finishes it off on Pasadena 7, and Killer Black Belt picks up the Pasadena 5. A couple of pot shots coming their way, but nothing too crazy. Here we are with Blueberry, Sizzles, and Starshield. I really like that name, Starshield. It's cute. Looks like they're gonna porta potty their way out of here onto the low ground. Clue picks up the kill on Zoki. Zoki was a solo route last round. We'll find out if they were a solo this round as well. Well done, Clue, picking up a kill early on. Booger gets taken out by Dark Shadow. And I like this play right here. They're a little bit out in the open, but in general, I like playing close to Storm side here. Easton picks up the kill on Zero Mech. Oh, Zero Mech was in the storm. Condog knocks Pinecone. Alpha Omega knocks Corrosion. Looks like Condog and Sage come out of that fight, but that looked a little scary for them for a bit. That was our top team last round. Easton takes out Dark Shadow. Starshield with a knock on brink of winning. Then Assassin takes out Easton. Intense firefight going on over there. Here we are. Strong team. And they find a team rotating in, trying to get away from Storm. Get some nice damage there. There's a good opportunity for them. But looks like they're content to box up and hang out in zone. Not clutch MJ with the Christmas ghillie suit. Sizzles with the shotgun shot on Brink, taking him out. And not clutch MJ blending in. You got this, not clutch. You got this. Sizzled, Starshield, and Blueberry in a little bit of trouble here as Starshield was knocked earlier on. There's probably a team pushing on them right now. And we hear lots of shots coming off just down below. There they are. There's the team pushing on them. 40 HP to Sizzle's name. And they're a little separated from Blueberries. The other team has intel on Sizzle's positioning now. Here, they're pushing in. Blueberry, it seems like they got some shotgun shot off on them. And the chase. Ooh, there's nice knock from Sizzles. Takes out A-Switch. And tons of fighting going on in the periphery right here in the bottom left. Clue gets knocked. And so does the Assassin. Well done, Daddy SDH. Sage, Condog, and Corrosion. Last round's winners. Looking good again. Fully kitted out. Totally maxed out materials. Tons and tons of ammunition. And they're going to push on this base right here. Looks like Sage is going to take the top.